I am multi-streaming on both Twitch and YouTube for the first time tonight. Um, Welcome to the stream. Uh, I apologize in advance for any technical hiccups I've got going on. Um, Please bear with me as I figure it out. Um, all right. I'm playing the Dark Queen of Mortholme tonight. This is a game I've been aware of for a while. I honestly couldn't tell you how long. Um, I wouldn't be surprised if it started as like a game jam sort of game. From what I understand, is a very short game. Basic premise is I'm playing as the final boss rather than fighting the final boss. So gonna just turn things on its head a little bit. It should be a quick game, and then I should have time to play something else after. Pokemon Champions came out earlier than I thought it would, so maybe I'll try that. Maybe I'll do one of the old standbys. We'll see. Um, but yeah, I think I'm just gonna get started, jump right on into it. Um, that is, if I can find the game window. There it is. I'm seeing I have viewers. I'm not seeing anybody in chat. I'm assuming that no one's talking, but if someone is typing in chat and I'm not seeing it and you have contact info for me, let me know, please. Via Discord or whatever. My minion, I take it. My queen, an intruder has breached the castle. It's headed for you. Your indomitable... yeah, English is hard. Indomitable majesty. The royal guard, all slaughtered. The creature, it's relentless. I will deal with it myself. Forgive us, O Empress Everlasting. Your reign of terror ends today. My reign is eternal. A weakling like you cannot dream to overthrow me. And yet that's what I'm here to do. Ha! You're here to be crushed under my heel. Was that it? Okay, he's gonna have to learn. Your reign of terror ends today. My reign is another challenger? Flattering. My reign is eternal, a weakling like you. So you claimed, let's go. Did I not destroy you mere moments ago? Yeah, I'm not quite satisfied with that. You would return from the dead for another taste of my mace? Go on then. It will look good in a deeper shade of red. Okay, so he's gonna learn. Oh, right, I have to... I think A, yeah. Okay, I have to get rid of the body before you come back. Got it. Your reign of terror ends today. What was that cowardly footwork? My reign is eternal. How many times must you hear me say it? Thrice you have felt the meaning of absolute rule. How many more will it take? I don't know about absolute. With the right timing, that swing can be avoided. Ha! Pure chance. Try dodging one of these. Okay, so I have more things. It's not just one attack. That's not the button I meant to hit. Alright, not a pushover. Finally, your boasting ceases. Are you seriously going to keep coming back? Might as well skip it. This could take a while after all. Oh, I can grind you to pace swiftly enough. One lucky sidestep does not change that. Not just the one, no. This is really weird. I knew exactly what I was getting into, but in practice, it is very weird being on this side of the boss fight. It's actually uniquely terrifying because I know how this goes. I've seen it happen often enough. You do seem to have some other moves. I'll have to figure them out one by one. I am not here to be figured out. Why bother? Your own move does nothing. My spells and my steel rule this world. They have, so far. Gutsy words from the one whose guts decorate my floor. It is time you learn some respect. Oh, I have plenty of respect for you and your rule. I wouldn't be here otherwise. I actually really like that. Because, like, if you didn't respect the game, like, why would you try? Why would you grind a boss fight? Hi, Samantha. This is Dark Queen of Mortholme. It's a kind of a shorter, more artsy kind of game. Basically, I'm playing as the final boss. And the quote-unquote player is getting better and better at reading my attacks. Ooh, he's got health. So I'm guessing the more I use any given attack, the more he'll know how to deal with it. Go away now. I can do this. How come you kept going after my first strike? What can I say? You've taught me how to take a hit or two. If you're this determined to stick around, I will gladly teach you how to stay down. That, I'm afraid, might be a skill beyond me. As you wish. Your suffering shall be twofold. Oh, he got range now. I don't think I've seen him jump before. He put up a frighteningly better fight that time. At least he's respawning quicker now. What do you think of the short bow? I picked it up from a chest in the gatehouse. The gatehouse? What are you talking about? Yeah, I don't like that I've only killed him like, I think 4 or 5 times at this point, and he's already doing a decent job. The one in the southern keep. You don't know what's in your own castle? If it is beneath my throne, it is beneath me. My underlings take care of trivialities. You never leave this tower. Why would I? You know, that's a bit of a sad question. No, it is you that is sad. You claim to be free to go anywhere in the world, yet this is where you return, to death and failure. Yeah, he learned to jump out of that attack really quick. Is that a dodge roll? Oh, that was just a damage spell. Okay. I understand what that does now. Oh, right, the body. I keep forgetting I have to get rid of it. Let's go. Another round. Another chance at new tactics. This is getting annoying. This persistent skittering of yours. Oh, is that a crack in your stoic front? Wishful thinking. Keep in mind, it is you whose blood covers my floor. I won't judge you for your frustration, if you don't judge me for my excessive bleeding. I am not frustrated, merely bored of repeating the same fight over and over. It is very cool to, like, see the fight evolve over time. I suppose you might find this dull. While I keep improving, you seem stuck doing mostly the same thing. What audacity, to angle for my envy. I do not need to improve to squash a cockroach like you. You'll be the first to tire out. Okay, so that marks the spot for the spell effect wherever he's at. I'm getting close to getting through that first quarter. Good spar. I really need to memorize the timing of that spell circle. I could dodge your attacks if you posed me any threat. I could dodge your attacks if it was fun for me. No, I can't dodge his attacks. With ease. Uh-huh. But of course I will not stoop to the level of mortals. I am the Dark Queen of Mortholme. The butcher of 1,000 usurpers. It is no fault of mine I remain unchallenged. For now. Mouth off all you like. You only pretend to enjoy this because without it you are nothing. A fool who died to my first strike. That is the truth of you. The truth of me is that I'll be better every time. Better than the most powerful being in this world? You have the wildest imagination. It helps me keep going. Oh, he has iframes. Lovely. I didn't see how far I went down, but I feel like I went past the first quarter that time. Oh, I'm hitting the wrong button. That's why it's not going away. How quiet. He's going to come back a lot stronger now, isn't he? That sword looks new. Sorry about the wait. I don't think I have ever in my life apologized to a boss for making it wait. I knew you'd show up. Always. Entire armies have done less to disturb the silence of my domain. You didn't miss me then. Of course not. All I miss is my throne. Of course. You must get back to your busy life of solemn sitting. I shall try my best to finish aggravating you in a timely manner. Well, he got me down to 3/4. He's gonna get me down to half. But not much further. This thing's pretty sweet, don't you think? A blessed sword, I take it. Oh, that's why he got me down so much further. He has a better sword. Duh. How did you get a hold of such a thing? I want lore. It was hidden in a waterfall, guarded by a Colossus Revenant. A real hassle, that was. Of course you would find that irresistible. Honestly, it was thanks to the practice I've had with you that I managed to finally claim it. I feel that. How very kind of you to credit me while off on your whimsical little adventure. Why don't you do the same? Go see what's out there, what you might gain. You ask a lot of questions. Surely you're curious enough to do so. A ludicrous suggestion. How could I? Where could I possibly go? This is my realm. One can climb no higher. Huh. You really cannot leave? You're stuck in this room forever? I rule here, forever, as the Empress Everlasting. As a thing that cannot move on. If you were to fall, would that be the end of it? You couldn't return, not as an undying queen. I would refuse to fall. My might endures my victory. It has since the very beginning. If might is all we're measuring, it is all that matters in this world. My world. That's what you must prove. Yeah, I'm feeling really slow at this point. There's a really long lag after I cast the spell before I can do literally anything else. Oh, I just realized Twitch chat is appearing twice. Don't want that. I must have not set that up properly. I'm on top of my stream. And again. This game was rigged from the start, or why do you insist on destroying my legacy? I'm more curious about this option. Why do you insist on destroying my legacy? You should have picked a better legacy than Eternal Reign. I think that the spell gets procced when I hit any other button. Because I keep trying to combo it, and instead it just activates. Or maybe when I take damage. Oh, my chat has a problem? Oh, yes. Yeah, the idea was to have YouTube chat and Twitch chat, but instead I just got double YouTube chat. Still not quite there. Eternal things do exist. You plan to swing your sword at the laws of nature next? You're not a law of nature. You're a person. Is that what you think? If you are wrong, you are trapping yourself to die at my hands forever. You're trying to talk me into quitting, aren't you? Perhaps it would be a mercy. To be relieved of the burden of trying? Thanks, but no. He's getting very good at being just out of range of my swing. Oh, no, that's enough. Enough! I will not let you undo what I am. You wish to see my true face? Immutable? Untouchable? Oh, I think I'm going to phase 2. Die. I just advanced the dialogue. He just died from the transformation. And yet again, I hit the wrong button. It's the classic, I'm used to Nintendo controllers and I'm on Xbox and all the buttons are in the wrong places. Oof, that was brutal. It would have been better for you to stay away. To not see any of this. Yours is a heart that believes in change. You think that if you try hard enough, you can challenge natural order itself. Wrong. The only reward for pushing your limits is further failure. What you saw when pushing mine was the cruel face of my truth. Unchanging, unjust, unkillable. Your valiant fight brings you only meaningless suffering. Against the might of the status quo, your efforts do not matter. This is the full extent of my power. This is where your quest ends. Soon, I think, the end will come soon. You've shown me the true extent of your power. Thank you. I'm honored to be deemed a worthy opponent. Was that your goal all along? To see me at my worst? You unrelenting masochist? Oh, this game is just calling out every Soulsborne fan. I'll take that too as a compliment. Yeah, that sounds like a Soulsborne fan. I'm already down here? That was fast. You already saw what happens when you push me too far. How does this, I assume you mean how does this work meaning the game? So I'm the final boss. The small one is the player. You know, I was recommended Dark Souls 1 less than 24 hours ago. Actually, it was just about 24 hours ago. It might happen eventually. It's not a high priority. But yeah, I have 3 attacks. I have swinging my thing. I think it's like a mace. I have a spell that, like, just it targets him and then he has time to move. And then I have a dash attack. And he is very alarmingly quickly figuring out how to dodge all of them. And when I go down to a quarter health, I enter phase 2. And last time, the only time I've gotten that far, or he's gotten that far rather, he just died instantly. I didn't hit any buttons. Let's see what happens this time. There is no hope for you. It's very, Shovel Knight. There's always hope, as long as I keep trying. Yeah, he's got like a holy shield now. That's what I've learned. Out there in the world, and here with you. Stop talking down to me! Die! You're the one with no hope. You think you don't need it? Think again. No, I am. I am undying. Okay, so I just get a whole new moveset. Cool. And then we hit the wrong button, as is tradition now, and then send his body away, and then he inevitably comes back. Well, that warrants another oof. What a fearsome form you had up your sleeve. How come you kept it hidden till now? Good question. I like hideous. It is hideous. It is made of unbecoming emotion. It is made of emotion unbecoming of my dignity. You should not be proud of bringing it out. You're ashamed of it? Perhaps you are lucky enough to find golden swords and troll comebacks wherever you push to. But you are naive to expect beauty in all that lies at the limits. At mine is a dead end. Nothing but failure awaits you here. Failure? You're right. I'll fail. Just like I did when we first met. But do you remember what happens next? Come, feed me with failure. Show me your moves, one by one. I'll figure them out. Yeah, I can't even hit him in my first form anymore. Oh, he's up to 3 hearts now. I'm keeping my 3rd attack in reserve. Right. Move out from under her. Prepare to jump. That should do it. Does it even matter what I say? Every conversation leads us back to our duel. Your words have made it clear you mean to stand against me. Are you willing to step down, then convince me of your change of heart? These words are all my heart has to offer. There's nothing else. You are the only one here given the opportunity to change. There we go. I even remembered to hit the right button that time. May I ask you something? You have earned one question. And an honest answer? Perhaps. What is it you fear? You insolent! Our time grows short. What do you fear? Losing who I am. A queen dethroned is a queen no longer, but a queen is all I have ever been. This game's actually very sad. Is there nothing else for you to hold on to? What else could I possibly hold but the scepter? I'm sorry, for what it's worth. Now you must grant me a question in return. What are you? What makes you so special that you may live beyond death? Huh? I don't know, it never occurred to me to doubt I should try. Understood. I actually hit him in that form. He's not trying. That was way too easy. Oh no, not another necromancer. Oops, that's my bad. What happened? You should know that part by now. I got distracted. It's fine. I'll focus harder this time. What is the point in climbing up when another mistake could bring you down at any moment? I may not want to forever crawl at your feet, but I've no need to linger on your throne either. You haven't made it seem all that appealing. The fact that he only dodge rolls every once in a while makes it that much worse. Oh, right, I have to go up to the body. Go away now. There's no more point in playing pretend. I am going to die, yes? We all do, sooner or later. No shame in that. You must be pleased. I'm curious. It's now you who stands in the face of the inevitable. What will you do? Give it my all. You shall not see me go down without a fight, but with my head held high. Only the strongest version of you may have the privilege of defeating me. You truly never change. Would you show me how to do it? How to rise from the ashes? You've seen me. I don't know what else to tell you. Come at me then. Burn for me. One more time. One more time. It feels like I'm locked out of attacks while he's doing certain things. So what is this button actually doing? Your reign of terror ends today. No. I could not hold on. Rest easy now. There is but one place where you may forever remain unconquered, Queen. In memory. Made by Mosu Ayala? I probably butchered that. I'm sorry. That was really cool. Like, I knew what the concept was, but actually getting to see it and experience it was very different. I'm curious what happens if I just die the first time. So I'm going to try that. I know there's a bunch of different endings, and I want to see if I can find some of them. Yeah, there's a reason that the stream is titled something to the effect of Dark Queen of Mortholme and then something else later. Because nobody was really here when I went through this the first time, I'm going to read all this again. My queen, an intruder has breached the castle. It's headed for you, your indomitable majesty. The royal guard, all slaughtered. That creature, it's relentless. I will deal with it myself. Forgive us, O Empress Everlasting. Nier is probably next week. Your reign of terror ends today. My reign is eternal. A weakling like you cannot dream to overthrow me. I would rather do Nier as just a dedicated stream. Especially where we left off with like, oh, where's 9S? Like, that feels like it's a big enough and part of the game that I want to treat it with the respect it deserves. And yet, that's what I'm here to do. Ha! You are here to be crushed under my heel. So yeah, what happens if I just throw? Okay, he is doing damage. We just might be here a while. So, yeah. Anything new, chat? What's wrong? I can tell you're not putting your heart into this. No, I'm just really bad at the game, trust bro. You're not even trying, are you? I have no need of your pity. I'm done. Bro just left. Oh, he's back. I had to come back. I had to see if you're willing to try again. I'm here because I wish to battle you. Would you return that respect? Preposterous. You do not deserve respect. I will earn it if you give me an honest chance. Come at me. I want to see how frustrated I can get him at this point. Presumably, like, he's really been enjoying this game, and then all of a sudden the boss is just like, nah, I'm just not going to be fun. I'm not going to fight you. This is not an honorable duel. If you're tired of life, I have no purpose here. Goodbye. You're not what I expected. I guess that eternal reign of yours has tired you out. I'll just have to get this over with, unceremonious as it feels. I will not grace you with my attention. You really should, else you'll die. I'm not here to play games with you. I mean, I am, but the character might not be. Fine, stand there then. Let this be the end of your cold and callous dynasty. Okay, at least the game has the mercy to let him do more damage now. Oh, wait, the game's not even letting me move. I'm just locked into this now. I got a pacifism achievement. I don't think that that comes through on the stream. Those are the only two obvious routes to the game I can think of, but I know there's more. Yes, yes, intruder. Deal with it myself. Blah, blah. Your reign of terror ends today. Yeah, I didn't think they would. I wonder what happens maybe if I only do, like, a single attack. That's a good idea, Kevin. I'll try that. Although not this run. This one I want to try the whole just only hitting the X button. Another challenger? Flattering. Another challenger in a single night? Flattering. It's just me. Did you think I wouldn't try again? Those burnt to ash usually do not. No. No matter. Your second chance will end the same. We shall see. Yes, we shall read the truth from your shattered bones. Yeah, he's learning and I don't like it. Like, it's really weird, but like it is intimidating to see a enemy just learn how to dodge your attacks. What was that cowardly footwork? I saw what you were about to do. It was silly of me to stay still the first time. Pah! Pure chance. Try dodging one of these. I am going to proceed to not use any of the new things. Goodbye. Yeah, lost faith in your entrance line, did you? That's funny. Might as well skip it. This could take a while after all. Okay, I think I may have used that dialogue option already and forgot about it. I like how he, like, says that it would be foolish of him to just stand still. When most of the time he's dodging me, it is because he's standing still because I'm trying to anticipate his movement. It is the most elegant... Oh, he's actually remarking on how I'm playing, because he said I'm just swinging the mace around. It is the most elegant weapon. A weight that can only be carried by one with supreme strength. I don't think I would call a mace an elegant weapon. It's heavy, I'll give you that. I'd better practice to keep it off my head. Even if you could, you would get vaporized by my supreme magics. Have a go then. Got him. I wonder how they achieved with the learning. Like, it kind of feels like I'm fighting against, like, a evolutionary algorithm that is just an AI under the hood. But I can't imagine that they're going through all that trouble for just a little game like this. And also, he's learning way too fast for that. I mean, maybe there was an evolutionary algorithm used in development and they just, like, took snippets of it or something? I don't know. Actually, the more I think about it, the less sense the evolutionary algorithm in general makes. I can do this. Ah, yes, having more health is a dishonest trick. Stay down after I have struck you. Dishonest? You refuse to fall from a dozen hits. It is my divine nature as the Empress Everlasting. Yours was to be swatted like a fly. Surely your divine highness needn't begrudge my light chainmail. Okay, that was more insulting than anything he's said so far. Ha! All I grudge is your insolence. I have won this duel fair and square, while you resort to changing the rules. I wasn't aware we were competing to be perfect from the start. That explains your failure. Too eager to expose your flaws and your innards. There we go. Because this is so easy relative to what I was doing before, I'm having more time to like look at all the sprite work and stuff. I'm impressed by her like skirts animation and how like you can tell like she's turning around and stuff. I may or may not have been doing some sprite work lately. What do you think of the short? Oh yeah, we already went through this. Once again, you changed the rules. Only to confirm you cannot rival the might I was born with. If only I could be tickled to death, your new toy would serve you well. You jest, but these tiny hits keep building up. Your persistence is remarkable, but it only serves one purpose. To pleasure me with easy victories. I must thank you for your efforts. Perhaps I can introduce you to the pleasure of working for what you want for once. Work is for the peasantry. Ah, out of your reach then. He's sassy this time around. That's a hit. I see that there's people in chat. He is getting fast enough that I have to focus on the game, so I will read chat just once that happens. Maybe his progression is dependent on whether or not you use the moves. I'm guessing it is. Imagine if your health was persistent. I would rather not imagine such a thing. I'm enjoying not really paying attention to the health bar. Let's go. Another round, another chance at new tactics. Another round of work for the peasant. Surely this yields no pleasure for you. Challenging the sorceress queen who rules this world with an obsidian fist? This is most exciting. Oh, how wonderful for you. You get to be the scrappy daredevil facing impossible odds. Perhaps I may not have had an exciting time, or perhaps I may not have an exciting time playing the hero. However, I get to kill you. Your odds are, after all, impossible. I appreciate the flattery, but it does not get you anywhere. Right. Let me show you what will. Yeah, you'll learn to stop jumping sooner or later. I think it would be out of scope for the game, but it would be cool if you could play different bosses. It really wouldn't convey the same message either, but like, overall, I think it would be a bad idea. I also think it would be cool. Two things can be true at the same time. Good spar. Thanks for the reminder not to get cocky near that mace. I could dodge your attacks if you posed me any threat. With ease. Sure. But what would be the point? I am the Dark Queen of Mortholme, the butcher of 1,000 usurpers. Impervious and undefeated. For now. Mouth off all you like, I know the truth of you. A fool who died to my first strike. No matter how many times you return, you cannot threaten me. The truth of me is that I'll be better every time. Better than the most powerful being in the world. You have the wildest imagination. Like, I've already gone through all this. There's a part of me that is curious if I was to whip out the other attacks now, if he would just, like, basically just fall over. Yeah, keep jumping. It always works out for you. And is this the one where he gets the sword? I'm guessing this is the one where he gets the sword because it's been a while. Yep, he's back and he has the sword. This is where I start actually taking damage. I thought you gave up. Never. Entire armies have done less to disturb the silence of my domain. You didn't miss me then. Of course not. All I miss is my throne. Of course. Just get back to your busy life of solemn sitting. That sounds like something out of a Tolkien book. I shall try my best to finish aggravating you in a timely manner. This was on the first run. This was the first time I went down to a half health. Or below a quarter, I think. Oh, he actually didn't get hit when he jumped. Yeah, he got cocky. Yeah, he's just gonna talk about his sword again. Oh, I didn't actually choose this dialogue last time. You cannot prove your point with that. Even if it was theoretically capable of vanquishing me. Are you really improving yourself, or is this a mere lucky break? Not that lucky. The sword was hidden in a waterfall guarded by a Colossus Revenant. Really, it was thanks to the practice I've had with you that I managed to finally claim it. How very kind of you to credit me while off on your whimsical little adventure. Why don't you do the same? Go see what's out there, what you might gain. A ludicrous suggestion. How could I? What could I possibly gain? This is who I am made to be. These are the powers I was given. Huh. You're stuck as you are forever? I rule forever as the deathless tyrant. As a thing that cannot change. This is all the same as it was last time. It would be funny if, like, he goes and he gets an upgrade at some point, and, like, unknowingly, like, the game balances, and I get a lot stronger because of it. Was that the one where he gets distracted? Because that felt easy. No, okay. This game was rigged from the start. You only need to win once, while I must beat you every time. Funny you say that. Early on, I too thought it was rigged. but in your favor, eternal rain and all. Yet you kept playing. Fourth wall break? That would be funny. Your victory was inevitable, but so is mine. Like, it would be funny, but I'm kind of determined to see, like, what happens if I just don't change it up on him. And then do the change up next time. Without changing it up, this attempt's not going to last much longer. And I want to see if there's, like, a special ending for only having used the one attack. It's really weird, but, like, this is one of the clunkiest games I've ever played, but that's a compliment in this case. Like, it's kind of the point. Still not quite there. People do not change as much as you think. All have limits beyond which they cannot grow, even you. Does that thought make you feel safer? It should scare you. If I am right, you are trapping yourself to die at my hands forever. Okay, this is all dialogue I've seen. I wonder if you can, like, trick him into spamming something. Like, from a programming standpoint alone, I'm really impressed by this game. Because it's able to sell the illusion that I'm actually fighting an intelligent human. Oh, phase 4. Enough. So, I can't use the same attack anymore, but, like, I'm going to keep just using the same button. Oh, right, he just dies from that one. Brutal is all I am. You should have believed me from the start. You mock me, pity me, claim that I merely refuse to grow beyond limits you know nothing of. But now that you've pushed me to those limits, you can see that what I truly am. The most merciless face of the immutable truth. Unchanging, unjust, unkillable, your valiant fight brings you only meaningless suffering. Against the might of the status quo, your efforts do not matter. This is the full extent of my power. This is where your quest ends. Soon, I think. The end will come soon. You've shown me the true extent of your power. Thank you. I've even shown you, like, 2/3 of my attacks. I'm honored to be deemed a worthy opponent. Was that your goal all along? To see me at my worst? You unrelenting masochist? So yeah, this time I'm just gonna spam the claw strike one. That's pretty much what I expected. I appreciate that it seems like he starts respawning quicker. At first it felt like it took a while, but now it seems pretty quick. It is suffocating. It is unsuitable for an audience. Or for holding an audience. I guess I shouldn't be using it on stream then. Sorry, chat. The clumsy thing you started as would never... The clumsy thing you started as would never have stayed in such suffocating darkness. You wish for me to stay? Merely for my own amusement. Selfish desire. Does it get lonely all the way up here? Solitude is inevitable, even if held off for a few short moments. Just as your failure is inevitable, after all that effort, you die as easily as when you started. Yeah, you're right. I'm back at the beginning. But do you remember what happens next? Come, feed me with failure. Show me your moves, one by one. I'll figure them out. Yeah, he's learning. Clearly not quickly enough, though. So the swipes go right, left, down. Got it. Does it even matter how I fight? You outgrow everything I throw your way. Perhaps you need to change up your tactics. This is all I have been given. There's nothing to change. You are the only one here given that opportunity. Yeah, I think this run, like, I'm gonna keep sticking to this stubborn strat, and next run, like, I'm gonna go for maximum, like, psychological damage. The hitboxes on this attack are weird. Like, they look like they should be hitting him when he's directly beneath me on the first few strikes, but they're not. Watch all of that, and like I don't get a different ending. Your reign of terror ends today. I'll say yes this time, why not? Yes, you were right. All that exists is meant to end. No, to move on. As you do so, I expect you to make me proud. My defeat marks you with my approval. I will. Rest easy now. Your approval will linger on with me. That death animation is really cool. So yeah, my plan for the next run, and I think that might be the last run I do, because I mean it is very repetitive, is kind of start off the same as last run, but then kind of like chat was suggesting, I'll throw new things in. Yeah, we know. There's an intruder. Whoop-de-doo. Hey, intruder! It is satisfying to get that first hit on him. He never sees it coming. Your reign of terror ends today. Yeah, unless I notice something different, I'm not going to bother reading this out loud. I'm just noticing now, but the like the Dark Queen character, like there's only like, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, like 6 colors in the whole sprite, something like that. Yeah, I don't think spamming only one attack really has any, like, ending effect. But I think it's you can learn, or he doesn't learn your other attacks if you don't use them, is my guess. You keep falling for it. I better stop doing that then. Maybe we can both show each other something new. I have seen all I need. You are not worthy of my spells. Fair enough. I have a long way to go. There's nowhere for you to go but to your grave. Like, kind of what I'm considering for this game on the channel is, after this run, I'll probably stop playing it for this stream, but I might do some other runs that are recorded. I think there's like 4 to 6 endings from just kind of whispers I've heard. I know of at least one more ending that I know, like, for sure exists. And I think I'm on a good track to do it. I wonder if the fact that I'm just, like, spamming through all the dialogue is gonna change anything. I kinda doubt it, but this is the sort of game I could absolutely see doing that sort of thing. Let's go. Another round, another chance at new tactics. I keep having to ignore my story instinct to just read everything, and then because I keep reading it and going, oh yeah, I know this already. I think I'm getting close to whipping out the spell. Presumably he'll get the sword sooner or later. But as it stands, he does go down pretty quick. Yeah, he had no clue how to deal with that. I didn't really mean to break it out yet. I just instinctively went, I'm gonna hit the button now. I wonder if he'll comment on it. Oh, he's getting the sword. My strategy is just really limit using everything else, and hopefully he won't have time to learn, time to forget them. But those are very human assumptions. Already figured out how to jump that. From what I understand of the third ending, it's kind of a skill issue if I can't get it. Oh, right, I keep forgetting he dies the first time. It would be funny if there was like just an entire attack I didn't know about or something like that. Like the first time I played through Skyrim, for those that haven't played Skyrim, a very early quest is basically just climb up a mountain. And like there's a path up the mountain, but it is a decent distance to travel on foot. The first time I played it, the way you go into sneak mode is by pushing down on your left joystick. And I had never had a controller that did that before, to my knowledge. So I just didn't know that that was also a button. And I accidentally pressed it right around the first time I put any points in the sneak skill. And so I, like... Oh, I guess taking points in the sneak skill just makes me permanently sneak now. I guess I just have to sneak everywhere. Very slowly. And so I sneaked all the way up this mountain. Not knowing that I could have just pushed down on my left joystick and been fine. It was very frustrating when I figured it out. I'm going to pull out the third spell now. Hopefully, I'm hoping he realizes that I still had stuff in my first phase. Like, he didn't even properly beat that yet. Positioning is everything on that attack. See, I can learn things. I'm starting to figure out how to chain things a little bit more. Oh, wait, no, that was the one where he just kind of throws. Never mind. I am not as good as I thought I was. Being left behind, surpassed, discarded. You will be if you never move on. I have no intention of getting stuck here. There's nowhere in this world for me to move on to. I'm sorry, for what it's worth. Okay, yeah, I've been through this. Oh wait, what am I to you? A mere challenge? A plaything? Not a mere challenge, the ultimate one. The darkness I must breach. My long-suffering host, reliable as death. You may not think there's beauty in your limits, but what I see is a most human face. Whatever you see your role as, you've pursued it as I have mine. For that, I think of us as equals. Understood. Oh, I moved just out of range of that one. I'm going down again, aren't I? Oh, maybe not. Never mind. I do not believe there's a romance option. I don't know if there's not, but I'd be surprised. Your reign of terror ends today. No. I could not keep up with you. Not as you are, not after you made me grow into who I've become. Rest easy now. Linger on through the mark you've left on me. So, Kevin, you having looked things up, is there another ending that like I can easily access, or is it time to kind of consider moving on instead of doing the same thing over and over again and hoping I find the like one little thing I can do different to get a different ending? And on the YouTube side of things, I'm going to make a poll. Should I do another run or do something else for the rest of stream? Another run, something else. And for something else, if that wins, I'll make a poll and we can kind of consider doing something else. Like, what other games that I have, like, ready to go. So yeah, that is up. Like, I'm having fun with this, but like I do feel like I'm kind of milking it, like it a bit dry, and I don't want it to get boring. And like I said, I'd be fine doing like a video of me trying to get the last one, but like not having to chat, just sit through the same thing over and over again if that's not as exciting, which I don't think it will be. Let's see here. I am seeing 4 concurrent viewers, and it's tied. Of course it's tied. It's always tied. Okay, Because it's tied, I will do another run, and then we can do the poll again. There's 4 viewers, and you said you couldn't vote. That's concerning, YouTube. I'm trying to think if there's anything else gimmicky I can do. I'm assuming I just get stopped if I get to the door. Yeah, okay. Yeah. You're gonna stop me, yeah. Sure thing, buddy. This time, okay, I'm gonna use spells now. Try and rotate things so he doesn't have time to learn. Never mind. Why was that so hard? He hasn't seen either of those abilities yet. I mean, I misused the first one. That was on me. Yeah, exactly. Maybe I can, like, bait him into thinking that his things work. Yes, I would gladly accept a hint, because I really have no idea what I'm doing at this point. Like, the only thing I can think of is to just get good and, like, not lose anymore. Back to the throne, okay. Have I already locked myself out of this ending by not keeping it to the throne this run? Okay. Cool. You know, I found a problem with this strategy. I see. I think I might know what you mean now. Oh, next to the throne. Okay. And off he goes. I mean, I have my guesses as to how this is gonna go. The Spell Circle is such a trap ability. Like, it feels like it's really good, but he can just walk out of the way. Sword time. Yeah, but I'm not able to do like a follow-up attack quick enough for that to matter. Like, I was spamming the just basic swing. Like, I have to wait for the attack to finish before I can swing. He just kind of sits there. It is kind of spammable, though. He'll mess up eventually, it feels like. He just always gets stronger, though. I mean, he's getting low. This does feel easier somehow. I wonder if the throne's like giving me extra damage resistance or something? Yeah, this really feels like a Hollow Knight or like 2D Metroidvania boss, because he keeps getting new abilities. The kind of just general vibe is there. Gothic-ish architecture. And now I have to go all the way over there to get rid of his body again. Just a moment. I need to catch my breath. This is new. Thought of quitting has occurred to me. I keep thinking I've got you figured out. I'd hope this new sword might do the trick. Yet you stand strong, loop after loop. It's an uphill battle the whole time. Then why return? Why do you think? To finish what you started? Like me, you have a duty to uphold. True, I wish to see it to the end, doubly so now that I know what stands in my way. You truly are as unforgiving as they say. I am what I was made to be. Nothing less. You don't wish to be more? This is the ending that I knew about, so we're on the same page. It is wisdom to accept oneself as one is. This world places limits on us all. If there are limits, they're far beyond these walls. My fortress will stand tall as long as I am here to defend it. That is what I must fight for to endure, just as you too must fight for your truth. I will. I don't fear it breaking. I think he's starting to learn not to get close. That did not work in his favor that time. No, no, that's enough. I think this is the same old, same old. Oh, right, the body. Oof, that was brutal. It would have been better for you to stay away, to not see any of this. Yours is a heart that believes in change. You think that if you try hard enough, you can challenge natural order itself. Wrong. The only reward for pushing your limits is further failure. Okay, this is all the same. I'm a little worried because he seems to be remoralized. So yeah, now he'll have the shield. Maybe? I'm guessing you were just kind of guiding me towards a cheese strat? Goodbye. I like how his dialogue changes depending on what ability I'm spamming. I wish there was a way to resist going into phase 2. Could it open up some interesting options? Or if there was a way to just enter it early, that'd be funny. Yeah. Although maybe I can continue beating him in the first phase like this? Oh, yeah, this is the one he throws. Never mind. Even my character's accepted that I'm gonna lose. I could just accept defeat, that would be different. I'll put that one up to a poll. At least get something out of this. It could also be because, like, I wasn't doing the cheese strat right from the start. Maybe that threw things off. I don't know. Alright, I am going to accept defeat. I will accept my defeat. You shall not see me go down in a pathetic struggle, but with my head held high. You truly never change. Would you show me how to do it? How to rise from the ashes? You've seen... Oh wait. I think I did that whole poll, and I think that was the option I picked during the first one. So what happens if I just go down? Your reign of terror ends today. Yes. I can feel a new sensation in my heart. It's failing. From defeat comes change, yes? Now that my reign ends, what binds me shall be gone. This is different. You may have changed already. Those aren't words you would have said before. Rest easy now. You can let go. Yeah, I was kind of guessing that, like, changing it up was still required. Like, it's cool that there's an option to demoralize him, but, like, it's also hard. At this point, I'm kind of motivated to give it another shot, though. Ironically. AoE Slam seems to be the best combo. What happens if I just don't move? I'm just gonna sit here for a bit and see if anything happens. Make him think that his game is bugged and, like, the boss fight will just never start. Just the trigger just doesn't work. Like, it's the sort of thing that either the devs thought of it or they didn't. Like, something might happen, something might not happen. Who knows? But, like, one way or another, I'll give it a shot. No, I think if it was going to be something, it would be like, you don't move at all. I'll give it like another like 30 seconds or so. Like, if it's something like you have to sit here for an hour, like, I'm not spending an hour on stream just waiting for the game to give me the Easter egg. But like, that's the sort of thing I look up. Like, if it exists, and I go, oh, that's funny, it exists, and then I never see it in game. Yeah, exactly. I barely touch the stick, and it like takes me all the way off. Yeah. Yeah, I saw what you were going for. But that's why I didn't try it very quickly, was I wanted to give the throne time. Yeah, I got this game on sale, so it was even cheaper than normal, but it's only like $5. Like, it's interesting enough to be worth the $5. That was the wrong thing. I don't know why I thought that button would do anything. I did it again for some reason. Yeah, the way the game changes things up on you, it's cool. Like the whole turning everything on its head, I'm really enjoying that. Kind of Undertale vibes, I guess. But like, kind of in reverse-ish. Also, I keep thinking that my mace has longer range than it actually does, and that throws me off too. I'm thinking after this run, maybe another run, I might be inclined to give up on getting the other ending on stream. Like, I'll do another poll. Like, if people are really invested in me trying to get it, I'll keep going, but... As I said before, I am a little worried about this getting repetitive. Yeah, he takes damage if he gets too close to me. He takes damage if he just sits still. Like, unless he just randomly runs around, like, he will take damage from that attack. Yeah, catching him in the, like, charge up of it is the most consistent thing I found to kill him. Yeah, he's steadily going down. I really like it when games do have like a, oh, it's a skill issue ending if you can't get it, but like, it is frustrating if you're going for like the completionist instinct and, oh, I can't figure out how to get there. I know Dispatch had endings that like actually requires you to be good at the dispatch part of Dispatch. I don't know any of the details of what those endings were, I just know they existed. Is this the one where he's not focusing? Kind of feels like it. Yeah, that felt too easy. I also got concerningly low that time. No, this is the whole eternal things do exist one. Yeah, the dash seems like the worst attack. That change up threw him, though. Just a moment. Okay, he's getting demoralized again. The thought of quitting has occurred to him. Hopefully we get new content soon. Yeah. See if I can bait him. No, I'm too slow. Dang it. Yeah, it's just, there is so much lag in between any input I can make that, like, combos like that just don't really work. Yeah. Yeah, it's... I mean, think of it like you're, like, playing a video game boss. Like, you know, everything has to be telegraphed. Or else, like, the boss would just not be a fun fight. Like, if I try and do this... Yeah, by the time I've turned around, he's already, like, run away to do a bow attack. Like, The dash is good for closing distance. That's about all I've found it to be good for. Well, that was easy. The frustrating thing about this ending is, like, the game keeps giving me false hope because he hasn't learned the attacks yet. Well, and like the arrow attack is just completely unavoidable. Like, at this point, it's a battle of wills. Who's gonna give up first? What do you mean that didn't hit? Game? Like, am I crazy, or did that look like it should have hit? Okay, good. I'm not totally crazy. Yeah, with him in the corner there, he was kind of trapped. Like, I think he could have gotten out of it, but it wouldn't have been easy for him. Yeah, the edges are kind of the only advantage I have. Yeah. Oh, hey Chloe. Sorry, I just saw that you were in chat. I don't know how long ago you sent those messages. I'm doing pretty good. How are you today? Yeah, I think this run is just about done. Whenever this dialogue comes up, like, I know I'm cooked. Yeah, I've been streaming on YouTube for about 2 months now. But this is my first stream on Twitch. I am also on YouTube right now. This is kind of a test stream to see if my computer and Wi-Fi can handle doing both. Thank you. Welcome to the channel. Since you just joined the stream, this is Dark Queen of Mortholme. Basically, I'm playing as the final boss. And getting my butt kicked. Probably this is going to be the run I die. Phase 3. Yeah, he's starting to learn the that attack, which is unfortunate because it was the only thing I could really kill him with. Yep, there's another run that's got cooked. I'll say no this time because it's easy. Do I play any other games besides this one? Yeah, I play Nier Automata. The whole like kind of gimmick for my streams is like I'm playing through games that I haven't played. Thus the name Clearing the Backlog. But then I also do Mario Maker and Peglin, which are games I'm more familiar with, and just kind of fun to stream. Sure. Oh, I see. I could take a look. I'm not really in any sort of place to be paying people for stream assets right now. This is very much a just for fun thing. Um, so I probably can't really help you there. Sorry to say. Um, I have a contact email listed on my. Actually, I don't think it's listed on my Twitch page, but it is on my YouTube page if you're interested. Speaking of the YouTube side of things, I am going to put it to a poll if we're going to do another run or if we're going to uh, wrap up stream with something else. Okay. Well, it's already 10:25. Actually, oh dang, it's already 10:25. How did that happen? I did not expect this game to last me this long. Um, yeah, Chloe, if I don't really use Discord for stream stuff, but like I said, the um we could talk more. Like if you want to talk more, send me an email. Um, it's listed on the YouTube channel, which is listed on my Twitch account. But yeah, let's see. I'm just trying to think. Like, I guess I could do some Pokkén. Like, I've wanted to do Pokkén on stream for a while, but like I haven't really had a chance because I don't think it's a full stream kind of game. Uh, yeah, let me go ahead and I'll pull that up. So for those unfamiliar, Pokkén Tournament is kind of a Pokemon reskin of Tekken. Um, and let's see here. Trying to do too many things at once. Quit out of that. Then move. Sorry, I gotta move a lot of like behind the scenes things over here. And then I can switch my other monitor over to my Switch, and we should be good to go. So this is... I'll leave the intro cutscene to play while I change over the Twitch information. I love this game. I used to play this in high school with my friends all the time. That's my main, Garchomp. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna play some ranked games when the cutscene is over, and that's where I'll end.
Oh, what beautiful weather! Yet another perfect day to battle.
I hope that this doesn't lag out stream. Chat, if it lags out my stream, let me know, because I've been playing a single-player game, but now I'm going to be playing something online.
Choose your Pokemon.
Actually, for the sake of making things make sense, I'll do one battle against the CPU just to ease into it. Basic battle, very hard. Cool.
Choose your Pokemon.
Oh.
Picking a support set is
Wrong
always
button.
a tough choice.
So basically, Pokkén Tournament
Pokemon are you
runs on a phase shift system, so you go between 2 and 3D throughout the battle.
Which cheer skill would you like to use? Choose where you want to hold your battle.
And my main Garchomp is very much a rushdown character, so I'm gonna try and close the distance. Honestly, I'm just excited to be playing something that I don't feel like I'm like wearing a suit of bricks.
I always just go with my gut.
Round 1.
I wonder what your opponent has in store for you today.
That's Starfire's gimmick. He can put you into like a nightmare world. All of his attacks get stronger.
Your support page is full. Too early to use your synergy burst. You don't want to mess with that while they're powered up.
If that had been like a frame later, I was going to activate a counter and would have gotten crit. I'm starting to understand why, or not why, but why it's a good thing maybe that I'm not playing this on stream all the time, because the cognitive load of streaming plus fighting game is not going well.
Just remember, the most important thing is to enjoy the battle. Even when they're in first mode, with a strong attack, you can make it.
Okay, his burst is pretty much out. I just didn't want to get hit by his ultimate attack. So when you're in burst mode, you can use your ultimate attack. That's the only thing you can.
Next up is the final round. Let's keep this fun rolling. Final round. You just gotta believe in your Pokemon and give it your very best.
I can play that game too. Oh no. So burst attacks do a ton of damage, but it's not an instant, so I still have a chance.
That's gotta hurt.
Especially since I still have my own to use. So yeah, he grabbed. So and he grabbed me as I was countering, so I did.
Now it's your turn. Time is really ticking away. Congrats! Good work. Your battles are fun, even just watching. Awesome!
At this point, because it's so much harder for me to play this while I'm streaming, I'm just gonna play CPUs. They're honestly giving me a good challenge, which is a rarity because they never do. Like I said, I've played a lot of this game.
Don't you just get all revved up before a battle? I wonder what your opponent has in store for you.
Round one.
Just do your thing and you'll be fine. All right, you've got a chance. Keep it up. That was awesome. Nice. Keep it up and you're golden. They're not too bad, but they won't be for long. All right, let's call in some support. Stage is still only half full. Time is halfway up. Better
In a lot of ways, Dark Queen of Mortholme is like a fighting game in that, like, every attack had a cost of leaving you open for a certain amount of time. So the transition here is not nearly as hard as I thought it would be. Just jumping from one game to the other.
Let's jump right into the next round. All right, keep that up for the next battle.
Round two.
All right then, let's give it a shot.
Nope.
This stage is full.
Okay, you can just grab me out of that. That works too. No.
You're at about halfway point. Be careful. Really kicking away. They're punching bad.
In case it was not obvious, grabs go to the
The next round, here's the final round. The next round will decide the match.
Final round.
All right then, let's give it a shot. There's a huge amount of power on the field. First, already, you aren't playing around.
So when Garchomp uses his burst attack and it gets blocked, he gets stun locked into that, like, berserker 4-hit thing, and it never ends well.
Nice. Whew, that was awesome. By-the-book battles are nice, but a fun match isn't bad either.
I think I'll try one ranked match online. More or less as a stress test than anything else. And then I think I'll wrap up stream after that.
Choose your Pokemon.
Garchomp,
This
of
is the fourth
course.
set.
Beltal and
What do you want to
Latios.
do for your cheers? Alrighty,
Standard.
let's have some fun.
Searching.
Unfortunately, this game is, I want to say, like 9 years old. Like, it's kind of dead. So getting a match can take some time.
Alright then, time for battle.
But
Go
more
show
time to
them
get
what
into my
you're made of.
groove is kind of welcome right now. Because
Just
I'm not
go
playing
believe
super
in
well.
your Pokemon and do your very best. Incredible! You've already taken the lead. You've got one lead, but don't get careless. All right, let's call in some support.
Actually, if somebody watching the stream wanted to face me, like, it would be very easy. All you'd have to do is queue for a ranked match and probably get me.
Just have fun. Still only half fun.
If you have the game, of course.
A new challenger.
Alright. Roar. A5! Garchomp main. Oh boy. I'm about to get my butt kicked. Gonna lock in for this.
Don't you just get all revved up before a battle? I wonder what your opponent
Round one.
If she's anything like
Your
me,
opponent is a
she's
higher
going to
rank,
want to...
But let's show them what you've done. Nice.
No. I know that trick. That's my trick.
Your guard's about to breathe.
Dang it. You know how to counter it too. Oh, you know how to do the fancy thing.
Too early to use your synergy first. All right, let's call in some support.
Dang it.
Better play it safe. Time is really ticking away.
Nope.
Don't get too worked up. Stay in control. I choose you.
Okay, well played. I understood what just happened to me, but I did not understand what just happened to me. What the what?
Go give them what for.
How did you chain those movements in that motion? That
last round.
what?
Think they'll be using the same
Huh?
support the next round?
Okay.
Round two.
All right then, let's give it a shot. Right, a critical.
That counter is like Garchomp's bread and butter. It's so easy to spam it. I've gotten got by it twice in a row.
Not finished yet.
Nope. Ah.
But this isn't over till it's over. They went to town on
That was the attack I was trying to use. I know I got my butt kicked, but I had a lot of fun doing it. I'm gonna try for another match.
You lost, huh? Hey, keep up the good work.
Searching.
I really enjoyed that. Like, I don't mind that I lost because, like, I understood why I was losing. For the most part.
Relax. Remember, you're in this to have fun.
Round one.
I I wonder what your opponent has in store for you today.
New challenger.
Kind of hoping it's the same person. Oh no, this is actually someone who's roughly on par with me, rank-wise. This should be interesting. Pikachu Libre can do a lot of like jumping off of walls that she just kind of summons in. She has some grabs, or combos that go into grabs. So that's kind of what to look out for here.
You just gotta believe in your Pokemon and give it. You don't want to mess with them while they're powered up.
I for sure thought I was getting grabbed and I got countered. Well played. Nope.
All right, let's call in some support. You're at about half HP. Be careful. You don't want to mess with them while they're powered up.
Oh, you're on me already.
I don't think you can take any more hits. Time is halfway up. You've got to make a move before it's too late. Keep an eye out for an opening. I choose.
Yeah, I shouldn't have called in my support. It stun locked me out of guarding.
All right. Yikes, they came packing. Gotta take this round seriously.
Round 2.
Just remember, the most important thing is to enjoy the battle.
Like, they're just too fast for me. If I can get some good hits in, I'll win.
Nice! The stage is full.
Ooh, the lag.
You're starting to get the hang of this, eh? Keep it up. Keep it up and you're golden. You don't want to mess with them while they're powered up. You're not finished yet. That line is halfway up. You've got the limit, but don't
I love that counterattack. That was desperate.
Nice! You got the hang of the attack vehicle.
So now I'm going into round 3 of 3 with full burst, and he's at like
Come on,
a fifth.
Meanwhile, you psych up! The next round will decide the match. Your Pokemon looks ready to rock. Final round.
Fight.
You just gotta believe in your Pokemon and give it your very best.
I don't know why I grabbed there. That was a bad idea. And I should have countered there. Actually, he would have broken through, I think.
You've got the lead. But this isn't over till it's over.
Okay, I got her first. Change the flow of the match.
Knock him
Nope. Okay, so we just both wasted our bursts. Nice.
Time is really ticking away.
Dang it.
In there.
I was off by a few frames on that last attack. He still had iframes.
You lost. Good work.
I know I said I was going to end stream, but I'm just having too much fun with this.
Awesome.
I want to at least have a chance of facing that one Garchomp again.
A new challenger.
This is going to be the same person. That was way too quick. Oh no. Oh no, you're a D1. Oh wait, D1's not that far off from me. But this is someone lower ranked than I am. The other two were higher than I am.
Which Pokemon do you want to tag for support? I always just go with my gut.
Yeah, it was a good match.
Round one.
This battle arena is huge! Try to make use of all that space.
Get countered. So fun fact, Weavile is kind of my secondary in this game.
Call in some support.
I'm not nearly as good with Weavile as I am with Garchomp, but like, if ever there was another character, you know.
Come on, Weavile. Use that was a good clean
Like, my
hit.
go-to characters in this game in order are Garchomp, Weavile, Lucario. Probably just Decidueye in fourth.
Cheering for you too.
Counter, just counter. I had good instincts to grab there, I just didn't have the range. Gonna end this here now. Not with this attack, but... Come on, lock him out of his burst. Oh, no. I practically asked for that, that's on me. At least we're going to round 3 now.
Keep it up. The next round will decide the match. Finish off with your favorite support.
I'm going for Yveltal because as Weavile, he's going to get his burst really fast.
All right then, let's give
And
it a
Weavile
shot.
can partially block, like walk you out of your burst attack. Too slow. That one wasn't. Okay, gotta lock in again. Weavile's whole thing is speed, so the fact that he was able to hit me before I could counter there when I was trying to counter
Mine
myself.
is halfway up. Even when they're in burst mode, hit them with a strong attack, you can make them win. Energy gauge is full. Before your support gauge is full. You can't call for support before your support gauge is full.
Gotcha. He had his guard up, and he dropped it and just let me win. Okay, one more match to get me to
My
11
cheering
o'clock.
seems to have worked, huh? Watching you battle makes me want to jump in. Hey, Weavile, what do you think?
Searching. A new challenger.
Who's actually a lot of people on tonight. Maybe this game really isn't as dead as I thought it was. It's kind of been my reaction like the last several times I've been on. It always sounds to me like Garchomp's going, "Come over here!" I was so excited I didn't know. Okay, Chandelure. Okay.
Your opponent is a higher rank, but let's show them what you've got.
Chandelure is one of the quintessential range characters on this game. Stop throwing things and let me hit you.
They've got the lead, but all right, let's call in some support. They've got the lead. Keep an eye out for any openings. Uh-oh, looks like you are hit with a negative status.
One thing I really love about Garchomp is he's just a bruiser character. He can just hit through things sometimes. Is it frustrating for my opponents? Yes. Do I particularly care? No. If it works, it works.
To win this next one, you can always change out your support and switch up your fighting style for the next one.
Round 2.
All right then, let's give it a shot.
I don't know Chandelure's combos and as well, and it's showing.
Your synergy gauge is full. Time is really ticking away.
Okay. GG. That's kind of on me for getting into a ranged battle with a ranged character as a rushdown character.
Yikes. Good work. Your battles are fun, even just watching.
But yeah, I think I'm going to wrap up stream there for the night. Thank you for hanging out. It's been a lot of fun. Thank you for humoring me doing something a little bit off the beaten path, playing something a little different. And it was also a lot of fun to play some Pokkén on stream. Frankly, I don't think there's going to be a lot of interest in me playing Pokkén, but like I'm absolutely interested in it, playing it more if people are interested. I know Pokémon Champions is already out, but I didn't realize it would be out already tonight, so the plan is still to play it on stream tomorrow evening. Same time as always, 8 o'clock. I really don't mean to make Wednesday streams a regular thing. It's just I happened to want to play the peak update, yes, last week, and it was only for one day, as far as I could tell. And then this week, I just want to get on Pokémon Champions as soon as I can because I'm excited about that game. I have a lot of concerns about it, but I also think it could be really cool. And who knows, maybe we could do like a viewer tournament or something at some point. I think that'd be really cool to do. I might have to grow a bit as a channel to get there, though. But yeah, again, thank you for hanging out, and have a wonderful evening. God bless.